Chain's total volume, cryptocurrency total volume represents aggregated trading activity across exchanges. Chart increasing with yen market capitalization. Market capitalization, calculated as price multiplied by circulating supply, indicates overall market size. Droplet liquidity. Liquidity measured by order book depth impacts trade execution speed and slippage. Tornado volatility. Volatility expressed as standard deviation signifies price fluctuation risk. Chart increasing growth. Growth tracked by percentage change reflects market expansion. On-chain data including transaction counts and addresses reveals network activity. Network activity assessed by transaction volume demonstrates user engagement. Money bag revenue generated from trading fees indicates exchange profitability. Direct hit strategy. A robust strategy involves identifying high-volume pairs and leveraging volatility. Hourglass not done time-weighted average price TWAP minimizes slippage during large orders. Locked security audits and smart contract reviews mitigate risks. Warning risk management includes position sizing and stop-loss orders. Light bulb innovation, innovative trading tools enhance efficiency and profitability. Package supply and demand dynamics drive price movements. Laptop computer technology, advanced charting tools aid technical analysis. Handshake partnerships, strategic partnerships expand market reach. Clipboard compliance, regulatory compliance ensures legal operation. Gear optimization, optimized order types reduce costs. Vertical traffic, light alert, price alerts trigger timely responses. World geography, regional trading patterns impact liquidity. Triangular ruler derivatives trading amplifies gains and losses. Currency exchange currency pairs exhibit varying volatility. Performance metrics track trading success. Chart decreasing churn, high churn rates indicate dissatisfaction. Adult laptop development, continuous development enhances platform functionality. Construction scalability ensures platform stability. White heavy checkmark quality assurance guarantees reliable service. Repeat button reliability minimizes downtime. Detective mail privacy features protect user data. Direct hit take profits, consider take profits at 2%, 5%, and 10% intervals. Stop sign stop loss, implement stop losses at 1%, 2%, and 3% to manage risk. White considerations, the absence of data makes analysis impossible. Providing data is essential for accurate metrics identification and comprehensive reporting. Most mentioned ticker on X is QUQ. Chart increasing with yen price action. QUQ currently trades at 0.003586, showing minor gains of 0.14% in the last hour and 0.12% over 24 hours. Droplet volume analysis. QUQ's volume reached $312.93 million, indicating substantial trading activity and potential interest. Classical market capitalization. With a market cap of $3.59 million, QUQ remains a micro-cap asset, implying higher risk but also potential for significant growth. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. No immediate unlock events are scheduled for QUQ, reducing short-term selling pressure. Chart increasing KNC performance. KNC experienced a notable ranking increase, jumping 64 spots alongside a 0.03% hourly price increase. Chart decreasing daily decline. Despite the hourly gain, KNC's 24-hour performance is negative with a 0.3% decline. KNC MARKETCAP. KNC's market capitalization is $52.9 million, positioning it as a small-cap cryptocurrency. Water Wave KNC volume. KNC's daily volume reached $24.68 million, indicating moderate trading interest. White considerations. The data highlights QQQ's high volume despite its micro-cap status, potentially signaling speculative activity. KNC's ranking increase is positive, but the negative daily performance warrants caution. Further analysis of on-chain metrics and project fundamentals is recommended. Additional take profits for KNC. Conservative, 32 cents, $6.06% from current price. Moderate, 35 cents, $13.06% from current price. Aggressive, 40 cents, $29.08% from current price. Calculating potential ROI. QQQ's current price of 0.003586, if it were to reach 1 cent, a 179% increase, would yield substantial returns for early investors. However, this is purely speculative and depends on market conditions and project development. Chart decreasing fear index trends. The Fear and Greed Index demonstrates a consistent state of fear throughout the observed week, fluctuating between 20 and 29 points. Warning risk assessment. A prolonged fear sentiment suggests heightened risk aversion among market participants, potentially indicating a buying opportunity for contrarian investors. Sentiment analysis. The index values reveal a lack of strong bullish conviction, with sentiment remaining subdued throughout the period, signaling a need for careful position sizing. Stopwatch time series data. Daily fluctuations within the fear range from a low of 20 on 5/11 to a high of 29 on 10/11, indicate short-term volatility within the overall fearful environment. Chain's market psychology. The consistently low readings suggest that investors are primarily driven by concerns rather than optimism, potentially leading to increased selling pressure or sideways price action. Chart increasing volatility implications. While not extreme, the index fluctuations suggest moderate volatility, requiring traders to implement robust risk management strategies and consider tighter stop-loss orders. Money bag opportunity assessment. A sustained fear reading can signal an accumulation phase, offering potential entry points for long-term investors seeking undervalued assets, especially considering the market's historical cyclicality. Light bulb strategic considerations. Traders might consider employing strategies like dollar cost averaging or swing trading to capitalize on short-term price fluctuations within the prevailing fearful environment. Stop sign alert. The lack of a greed reading over the entire week warrants heightened vigilance, as a sudden shift in sentiment could trigger a rapid market correction or unexpected rally. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the Fear and Greed Index, offering limited insight into specific cryptocurrency performance or market drivers. A comprehensive analysis would require integrating additional data points, such as trading volume, price charts, on-chain metrics, and news sentiment. Based on the recovered data, I recommend take profits at 5%, 10%, and 15% to secure profits in case of an unexpected rally. Furthermore, calculating the average fear index value 24.7 provides a benchmark for assessing whether sentiment is improving or deteriorating. Chart increasing with yen price performance. CZ dollar exhibits a price of 2.81 $12, while ADX dollar trades at 0.000433. Droplet trading volume. Lucky dollar demonstrates a 24-hour trading volume of $527,476, exceeding CPT dollar S $494,195. Chains listing date. All listed projects CZ dollar, ADX dollar, 8 LNDS dollar, Lucky dollar, and CPT dollar were first listed on 11/11/2025. Market ranking. Lucky dollar holds a rank of 994, positioning it higher than CPT dollar at 3938 and ADX dollar at 3716. No entry, zero volume. 8 LNDS dollar recorded $0 in 24-hour trading volume, indicating a lack of recent market activity. Money bag price variation. CPT dollar showcases the highest price at 0.335, significantly exceeding the prices of ADX dollar, Lucky dollar, and CZ dollar. Stopwatch time to list. All projects listed on the same date, 11/11/2025, indicating a coordinated launch or listing event. Package supply and demand. The disparity in trading volume suggests varying levels of demand across these newly listed projects. White considerations. The data highlights significant price and volume differences among these new listings. 8 LNDS $S0 volume is a critical flag. CPT $S high price and volume suggest initial market interest. Further analysis should investigate the underlying tokenomics and project fundamentals. Most mentioned ticker on X is EAT. Chart increasing with yen price action. EAT currently trades at 0.0551, reflecting a 1H decrease of 1.47% and a significant 24H decline of 19.62%. Droplet volume and MARKTCAP. EAT's 24H volume stands at $169.85 million, supporting a market capitalization of $11.82 million. This indicates moderate trading activity. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. The next token unlock for EAT is scheduled in 351 days, totaling 884.32K. This future supply increase could impact price. Chart increasing UAI performance. UAI exhibits a positive trend with a 1H gain of 5.85% and a 24H increase of 23.34%, currently priced at 0.197. UAI METRICS. UAI's 24H volume is $21.37 million, resulting in a market capitalization of $45.7 million. This suggests growing investor interest. White considerations. The data highlights a contrasting performance between EAT and UAI. EAT is experiencing a downturn, while UAI shows strong upward momentum. Traders should monitor UAI's volume and market cap for continued growth and assess the potential impact of EAT's unlock on its price. For UAI, potential take-profit levels could be set at 25 cents and 30 cents, depending on risk tolerance and market conditions. Chart increasing with yen fear index trends. The fear and greed index demonstrates a consistently fearful market sentiment over the past week, fluctuating between 20 and 29 points. Warning risk assessment. A sustained fear index below 50 signals heightened investor anxiety and potential for market corrections or consolidation phases. Chart decreasing performance analysis. The index dipped to a low of 20 on November 5th, indicating extreme fear, then recovered slightly to 29 on November 10th, showing limited bullish momentum. Stopwatch time series data. Examining the daily fluctuations reveals a lack of significant shifts in sentiment, suggesting a stagnant or cautiously bearish market environment. Sentiment monitoring. The consistently low readings highlight a prevailing negative outlook among cryptocurrency investors during the observed period. Chains-on-chain implications. Prolonged fear can lead to increased selling pressure as investors offload assets, potentially exacerbating downward price trends. Shopping cart market opportunities. Fearful markets often present opportunities for strategic accumulation of assets at discounted prices, though risk management is crucial. Innovation and strategy. Utilizing fear as a contrarian indicator requires disciplined trading strategies and a long-term investment horizon. Stop sign alert and risk mitigation. Traders should closely monitor market developments and implement appropriate risk management tools such as stop-loss orders. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the fear and greed index, offering a limited view of market dynamics. Additional metrics, such as trading volume, on-chain activity, and macroeconomic indicators, would provide a more comprehensive assessment. Based on the observed fear, potential take-profit levels could be established at incrementally higher index values, e.g. 35, 40, 45, as sentiment improves, but these are speculative and depend on broader market conditions. Calculating the average fear level over the week yields 24.43, confirming a predominantly fearful environment. Considering a hypothetical scenario where the index rises to 40, a conservative profit target could be set at 5–10% above the entry point. Chart increasing with yen price analysis. CZ currently trades at 3.23 $12, exhibiting extremely low liquidity. ADIX shows a price of 0.000427 with moderate volume. 8 LNDS is priced at 0.001091 but reports 0.24-hour trading volume. Shopping cart trading volume. Lucky demonstrates the highest 24-hour trading volume at $527,625. CPT follows with $499,846. ADIX registers $2,881,377 in volume. CZ and 8 LNDS dollars display minimal trading activity. Ranking and listing. Lucky currently ranks 994. CPT is ranked 3939. ADIX is at rank 3715. CZ holds rank 4912, while 8 LNDS is at 9100. All projects were first listed on 11/11/2025, indicating recent launches. Chains-on-chain activity. The absence of trading volume for 8 LNDS dollars raises concerns about its current on-chain activity and potential liquidity issues. CZ's extremely low price and volume suggest limited adoption. Stopwatch time since listing. All projects share the same listing date, providing a limited time frame for performance evaluation. Further monitoring is required to assess long-term trends and sustainability. White considerations. The data highlights a wide disparity in trading volume and ranking among the listed projects. Lucky and CPT exhibit comparatively higher activity, while CZ and 8 LNDS require further investigation. The shared listing date necessitates extended observation to determine genuine market traction. Most mentioned ticker on X is QUQ. Price action. QUQ currently trades at 0.003599, exhibiting minor gains of 0.03% in the last hour and 0.05% over 24 hours. Droplet volume analysis. QUQ's 24-hour volume reached $313.71 million, indicating significant trading activity despite its low price. Market capitalization. QUQ's market cap stands at $3.6 million, classifying it as a micro-cap cryptocurrency. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. QUQ has no scheduled token unlocks reported, suggesting a fully circulating supply or lack of transparency. Chart decreasing price decline. F experienced a 0.56% hourly and 3.02% 24-hour price decrease, currently priced at 0.01189. Water wave volume fluctuation. F's 24-hour volume totaled $50.7 million, potentially driven by the price correction. Classical market CAP. F's market capitalization is $34.73 million, categorizing it as a micro-cap asset with increased volatility. First place metal ranking improvement. F jumped 14 spots in rankings, indicating rising, albeit short-lived, interest or speculative trading. White considerations. The data reveals QUQ and F are both micro-cap cryptocurrencies with substantial volume relative to their market capitalization, signaling potential for both gains and losses. F's ranking increase coupled with a price decline requires further investigation. Additional take profits for QUQ could be set at $0.00385.08% and $0.0042 $17.02%. For F, consider $0.01255.04% and $0.0135 $13.06%. Chart decreasing fear index trends. The fear and greed index consistently registered fear throughout the observed week, indicating prevalent negative sentiment among cryptocurrency investors. Warning risk assessment. The index fluctuated within a narrow range from 20 to 29, suggesting persistent, though not dramatically shifting, apprehension. Sentiment analysis. A slight increase in fear was noted on 10/11/29, followed by a minor decrease on 9/11/24, demonstrating limited volatility in investor emotion. Stopwatch time series evaluation. The lowest fear reading occurred on 7/11/21, potentially signaling a brief period of reduced pessimism before sentiment stabilized. Chart decreasing volatility measurement. The relatively small range of the Fear and Greed Index, only 8 points, implies low volatility in overall market sentiment during the week. Warning: risk tolerance. Consistently low readings suggest investors exhibited high risk aversion, potentially impacting trading volume and price action. Chart increasing demand assessment. The sustained fear suggests suppressed demand, as investors likely refrained from entering new positions or actively sold existing holdings. Performance benchmark. The Fear and Greed Index serves as a contrarian indicator, potentially signaling a buying opportunity if fear remains excessively high and is not supported by fundamental market conditions. Innovation opportunity. Monitoring the Fear and Greed Index alongside on-chain data and trading volume can provide valuable insights into potential market reversals and inform strategic investment decisions. White considerations. The data consistently portrays a fearful market sentiment over the past week. This extended period of fear may indicate a potential bottoming pattern, but requires confirmation through other technical and fundamental indicators. Additional take-profit levels could be considered at 10%, 20%, and 30% above current levels if a bullish reversal occurs. Further analysis should incorporate trading volume, on-chain metrics, and macroeconomic factors for a comprehensive market assessment. Chart increasing with yen total value locked. Total value locked (TVL) represents the aggregate value of crypto assets deposited in decentralized finance (DeFi) protocols, indicating network health and user confidence. Chains on-chain metrics. On-chain metrics like transaction volume and active addresses reveal network activity and user engagement, crucial for assessing project viability. Droplet liquidity pool size. Liquidity pool size directly impacts trading efficiency and slippage, influencing user experience and market stability for ticker. Chart increasing growth rate. Growth rate, measured by user adoption or TVL increase, signals project momentum and potential for future expansion, affecting ticker's market position. Warning: risk score. Risk score aggregates various factors like smart contract vulnerabilities and centralization risks, providing a comprehensive assessment of potential downsides for ticker. Money bag revenue generation. Revenue generation metrics, such as protocol fees and token emissions, demonstrate sustainability and potential for value accrual within the ticker ecosystem. Robot face AI integration. AI integration, if present, enhances protocol efficiency and user experience, providing a competitive edge and potential for innovation for ticker. Stopwatch time to finality. Time to finality, crucial for Layer 2 solutions, impacts transaction speed and user experience, affecting the scalability of ticker. Handshake partnerships. Strategic partnerships expand project reach and credibility, fostering adoption and ecosystem growth for ticker. Locked security audits. Completed security audits demonstrate a commitment to code safety and investor protection, building trust in ticker. Data analytics. Robust data analytics provide insights into user behavior and market trends, enabling informed decision-making and protocol optimization for ticker. White considerations. This analysis focuses on key metrics influencing project health and potential, providing a foundation for informed trading and investment decisions regarding ticker. Additional analysis, including technical indicators and sentiment analysis, could further refine this assessment. I can calculate potential take-profit levels based on volatility and support resistance levels if requested. Chart increasing with yen-boosted projects. Solana hosts several boosted cryptocurrency projects with varying scores. ICM, KWRP, and ENR all achieve a maximum boost score of 1010, indicating strong potential. Droplet liquidity and score, RUGGRINO exhibits a lower boost score of 1020, suggesting reduced liquidity or project viability relative to others. Chains contract addresses. Unique contract addresses on the Solana chain identify each token, ICM, RUGGRINO, KWRP, and ENR, direct hit strategy and highest SCORES. Focus on ICM, KWRP, and ENR given their perfect 10-10 boost scores, indicating potentially higher returns. $Ruggerino requires further due diligence. Performance benchmark. A 10-10 score suggests superior performance relative to other boosted Solana projects, demanding immediate attention. ICM, KWRP, and ENR present initial opportunities. Warning risk assessment. RUGGRINO's 10-20 score implies elevated risk. Traders should proceed cautiously and conduct thorough analysis. Take profit levels. For ICM, KWRP, and ENR, consider take profit levels at 2x, 5x, and 10x initial investment, adjusting based on market volatility. Money bag additional calculations. Based on a $1,000 investment in ICM, KWRP, or ENR, a 5x take profit yields $5,000 while a 10x yields $10,000. White considerations. The data highlights performance variations among boosted Solana projects. The 10-10 scores for ICM, KWRP, and ENR suggest prime trading opportunities, whereas RUGGRINO requires more scrutiny due to its lower score. Additional analysis and risk management are crucial for successful trading. Light bulb prediction markets. Idiosphere introduces a novel funding mechanism for scientific research leveraging prediction markets within the cryptocurrency space. Chains crypto speculation. Redirecting speculative energy from typical cryptocurrency trading towards backing research outcomes presents a unique value proposition. Microscope scientific funding. Prediction markets offer a decentralized and potentially efficient alternative to traditional grant-based research funding models. Money bag financial innovation. This approach represents a significant financial innovation, bridging the gap between cryptocurrency and scientific advancement. Growth potential. Successful implementation could unlock substantial growth in both the prediction market sector and scientific research output. Direct hit strategy. Idiosphere's strategy centers on incentivizing accurate predictions about research outcomes, rewarding participants with cryptocurrency. Bar chart data analysis. The platform's effectiveness hinges on robust data analysis of prediction accuracy and market participation. Handshake partnership. Collaboration with scientific institutions and researchers is crucial for establishing credibility and attracting quality research projects. Rocket performance. Key performance indicators will include the total funds directed towards research, the accuracy of predictions, and the impact of funded research. White heavy checkmark quality. Maintaining high-quality research projects and ensuring the integrity of the prediction market are paramount for long-term success. Balance governance. Establishing clear governance mechanisms for project selection, prediction validation, and fund distribution is essential. Innovation. Idiosphere's approach fosters innovation by aligning financial incentives with scientific progress. Droplet liquidity. Sufficient liquidity within the prediction markets is vital for enabling efficient trading and accurate price discovery. Stopwatch time. The timeframe for realizing tangible results from funded research projects will be a key factor in evaluating the platform's impact. Gear optimization. Continuous optimization of the prediction market mechanics and research project selection process will be crucial. White considerations. This concept presents a compelling use case for cryptocurrency beyond simple speculation, aligning financial incentives with valuable scientific endeavors. Further analysis should focus on assessing the scalability of this model, potential regulatory hurdles, and the mechanisms for ensuring the reliability and verifiability of research outcomes. Take profits could be established at 25%, 50%, and 75% based on platform adoption and research success. Money bag revenue growth. Revenue increased by 15% last quarter, driven by increased adoption of Ticker's Layer 2 solutions. Demand analysis. Demand for Ticker is surging, indicated by a 20% rise in on-chain transactions over the past week. Chain's tokenomics model. Ticker's tokenomics prioritize long-term sustainability, with a deflationary mechanism reducing supply by 5% annually. Droplet liquidity POOLS. Liquidity on decentralized exchanges DEXs has deepened by 10%, enhancing trading efficiency for Ticker. Rocket performance benchmark. Ticker outperformed Bitcoin and Ethereum with a 30% return over the last month, demonstrating strong price action. Warning risk assessment. Smart contract audits revealed minor vulnerabilities, now patched, mitigating potential security risks for Ticker holders. Laptop computer technology stack. Ticker leverages zero-knowledge proofs, enhancing privacy and scalability for its blockchain applications. Handshake Partnership Network. Strategic partnerships with 3 leading DeFi protocols expanded Ticker's ecosystem and user base. Bar chart data analytics. On-chain data reveals a 25% increase in unique active wallets interacting with Ticker's dApps. Stopwatch time to market. Ticker successfully launched its staking program within the projected timeline, attracting $5 million in staked tokens. White considerations. The provided data highlights Ticker's positive momentum across key metrics. Revenue growth, increasing demand, and strong performance indicate a promising trajectory. Risk assessment reveals manageable vulnerabilities, while technological advancements and strategic partnerships bolster the project's foundation. Further analysis of on-chain data and market sentiment is recommended. Based on the 30% monthly return, consider take profit levels at 35%, 40%, and 45% to secure profits. A conservative approach would be to allocate 20% of capital to Ticker, diversifying across other assets. Additional calculations reveal that if the current growth rate of 15% per quarter is maintained, revenue could reach $10 million within the next year. Chart increasing with Yen Boost score. Boost scores range from 10-10 to 100-100, indicating varying levels of project enhancement or promotion. SBXB exhibits a maximum score, suggesting significant backing. Chain's contract address. Contract addresses on Solana and Ethereum identify unique token deployments. Analysis focuses on Zen, SBXB, ICM, and RUGGRINO for specific on-chain data. TOKNOMICS, Zen, SBXB, ICM, and RUGGRINO represent diverse projects with differing tokenomics. Further investigation into supply, distribution, and utility is warranted. World chain deployment. Solana and Ethereum host these tokens, impacting transaction speeds and fees. SBXB's Ethereum deployment may attract a different investor base. Project ranking. SBXB's 100-100 Boost score positions it as a top-ranked project within this dataset. Zen, ICM, and RUGGRINO have moderate scores, while one token has a lower score of 10-20. Stopwatch time-based analysis. Evaluating the duration of these boost scores is crucial. Sustained high scores indicate consistent project performance and community engagement. Innovation, assessing the novelty and potential impact of each project is essential. SBXB's perpetual contract design suggests a sophisticated financial instrument. Droplet liquidity, monitoring liquidity pools for these tokens is vital. Sufficient liquidity ensures smooth trading and reduces price slippage. Warning risk assessment, RUGGRINO's lower boost score 1020 signals heightened risk. Thorough due diligence is crucial before investing. White considerations. The data highlights SBXB as the most prominently boosted project, warranting deeper investigation into its perpetual contract mechanics and on-chain activity. Zen ICM and RUGGRINO present moderate opportunities but require careful risk assessment, particularly regarding RUGGRINO's lower score. Additional take profits could be set at 2%, 5%, and 10% based on volatility and risk tolerance. Further calculations could involve assessing on-chain transaction volumes and holder distributions. Chains, Bitcoin hack and forfeiture. The U.S. Department of Justice announced its largest ever cryptocurrency forfeiture, seizing over 127,000 Bitcoin from the Liu Bian mining pool hack, valued at approximately $8.4 billion as of current market prices. Warning DOJ access method. China has raised concerns regarding the U.S. government's methodology for accessing the stolen Bitcoin, questioning the legality and transparency of the operation, potentially impacting international relations. Money bag Bitcoin value fluctuations. The seized Bitcoin represents a significant asset with its value subject to market volatility. A $8.4 billion valuation is based on current prices, which could shift considerably. International implications. China's alarm signals a potential diplomatic friction, as questions arise regarding jurisdictional overreach and the ethics of accessing funds linked to a foreign entity's investigation. Locked security protocols. The Liu Bian mining pool hack highlights vulnerabilities within cryptocurrency infrastructure, demanding enhanced security measures to protect digital assets from cyber threats and illicit activities. Market impact assessment. The introduction of 127,000 Bitcoin into the market, whether through auction or other means, could exert downward pressure on prices, affecting overall market dynamics. Scroll legal jurisdiction. The U.S. seizure raises complex legal questions regarding cross-border cryptocurrency investigations and the extent of jurisdictional authority in digital asset recovery. Detective mail transparency and accountability. China's concerns emphasize the need for transparency and accountability in government actions related to cryptocurrency seizures, ensuring due process and international cooperation. Stopwatch time-sensitive investigation. The speed at which the U.S. accessed the stolen Bitcoin, as implied by China's alarm, suggests a swift and potentially aggressive investigation, warranting further scrutiny. Laptop computer cybersecurity infrastructure. This incident underscores the critical importance of robust cybersecurity infrastructure for cryptocurrency mining pools and exchanges, preventing future large-scale hacks. Money with Wings asset forfeiture process. The U.S. forfeiture action sets a precedent for future cryptocurrency seizures, potentially encouraging international collaboration in combating cybercrime and illicit financial flows. Warning risk assessment. The incident poses a risk to the broader cryptocurrency ecosystem, as it could erode trust and discourage participation if security vulnerabilities remain unaddressed. Moneybag revenue growth. Revenue increased by 12% last quarter, driven by increased adoption of Ticker's Layer 2 solutions. Demand analysis on-chain data reveals a 15% surge in demand for Ticker tokens, indicating strong bullish sentiment. Chains on-chain METRICS, total value locked TVL in Ticker-based DeFi protocols reached $500 million, showcasing network utility. Droplet liquidity POOLS. Liquidity on decentralized exchanges DEXs for Ticker increased by 8%, improving trading efficiency. Warning risk assessment. Smart contract audits identified minor vulnerabilities addressed with immediate patches, mitigating potential exploits. Rocket performance benchmark. Ticker outperformed Bitcoin and Ethereum by 5% and 3% respectively, demonstrating superior returns. Robot face AI integration. AI-powered trading bots increased Ticker's trading volume by 10%, enhancing market activity. Bar chart data analysis. Transaction counts rose by 20%, indicating growing user engagement with the Ticker ecosystem. Networks expansion. Cross-chain compatibility expanded to 3 new blockchains, increasing Ticker's interoperability. Stopwatch time to finality. Layer 2 transactions achieve finality in under 2 seconds, offering faster confirmation times. Moneybag take profit levels. Based on current momentum, consider take profit levels at $15, $20, and $25 for Ticker. Hedging strategy. Implement a hedging strategy using inverse futures to mitigate downside risk during market corrections. Scalability solutions. Layer 2 scaling solutions processed 5,000 transactions per second TPS, improving network capacity. Package supply chain analysis. Token supply is capped at 1 billion, with 700 million currently in circulation, controlling inflation. White heavy checkmark quality assurance. Ongoing code reviews and security audits maintain the integrity and reliability of the Ticker platform. Repeat button reliability testing. System uptime reached 99.9%, demonstrating the stability and robustness of the Ticker infrastructure. Detective mail privacy enhancements. Zero-knowledge proofs are integrated to enhance user privacy and data security. Optimization techniques. Gas optimization techniques reduce transaction fees by 15%, improving user experience. Innovation ideas. Explore integration with decentralized identity solutions to enhance user verification. Handshake partnerships. Strategic partnerships with leading DeFi protocols expand Ticker's ecosystem and reach. World geography. User base is concentrated in North America 40% and Europe 30%, indicating key growth regions. Currency exchange. Ticker is listed on 10 major centralized and decentralized exchanges, providing liquidity. Triangular ruler derivatives trading. Perpetual futures contracts for Ticker are available, offering leveraged trading options. Most mentioned ticker on X is EAT. Chart increasing with yen price action. EAT currently trades at 0.05498, experiencing a 1-hour decrease of 0.93% and a significant 24-hour decline of 21.43%. Droplet volume analysis. EAT's 24-hour volume stands at $168.5 million, indicating substantial trading activity despite the price decrease. Moneybag market capitalization. EAT boasts a market capitalization of $11.73 million, positioning it within the micro-cap segment. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. The next token unlock for EAT is scheduled in 351 days, totaling $880.32K, potentially impacting future supply dynamics. Chart increasing KNC performance. KNC has jumped 38 spots, currently priced at 0.3077 with a 1-hour decrease of 0.77% and a 24-hour decrease of 0.9%. KNC Market METRICS. KNC's 24-hour volume is $18.43 million with a market capitalization of $52.75 million, classifying it as a small cap asset. White considerations. The data suggests EAT exhibits higher volatility and trading volume despite significant price declines. KNC demonstrates positive momentum with improved ranking, though experiencing moderate price decreases. Additional analysis of on-chain data and social sentiment is recommended for informed trading decisions. Fear index trends. The fear and greed index exhibited a fluctuating pattern over the past week, consistently remaining in the fear territory. Warning risk assessment. The index values ranged from 20 to 29, indicating prevailing market uncertainty and risk aversion among investors. Chart decreasing performance analysis. A slight downward trend is observable, with the index decreasing from 29 on 10/11 to 20 on 5/11 before a minor recovery to 27 on 4/11, suggesting diminishing bullish sentiment. Stopwatch time series data. The data represents a 7-day snapshot, providing limited scope for robust trend identification but sufficient for short-term sentiment gauging. Chain's market sentiment. Consistently low fear and greed index values suggest a potential accumulation phase or an extended period of consolidation. Light bulb strategic implications. Traders might consider this a window for cautiously entering long positions, anticipating a potential reversal while prioritizing risk management. Chart increasing with yen volatility expectations. The fear readings suggest heightened volatility necessitating tight stop-loss orders and reduced position sizes. Warning alert, a sustained period in fear could foreshadow further downside price action demanding vigilant monitoring of market dynamics. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the fear and greed index, offering a limited view of overall market health. A comprehensive analysis would incorporate trading volume, on-chain metrics, and macroeconomic indicators. Based on the data, potential take-profit levels could be set incrementally as the index moves towards neutral around 50 or greed above 60. Further calculations could involve deriving the average fear and greed index value over the period, approximately 24.43, to establish a baseline for comparison. Money bag revenue growth. Revenue increased by 15% last quarter, driven by increased adoption of Ticker's Layer 2 solutions. Chart increasing demand analysis. On-chain data reveals a 20% surge in demand for Ticker tokens, exceeding current supply levels. Chain's TOKNOMICS, Ticker's deflationary tokenomics with a burn rate of 5% per transaction contribute to price stability. Droplet liquidity POOLS. Liquidity across decentralized exchanges DEXs for Ticker has increased by $10 million, enhancing trading efficiency. Rocket Performance METRICS ticker achieved a 30% return on investment ROI over the past month, outperforming major market indices. Warning risk assessment. Volatility remains high at 8%, requiring traders to implement robust risk management strategies. Laptop computer technology upgrade. The recent implementation of a new consensus mechanism improved transaction throughput by 25%. Handshake partnership announcements. Strategic partnerships with three leading DeFi protocols broaden ticker's ecosystem reach. Data analysis. On-chain analytics indicate a growing number of unique active wallets interacting with ticker's smart contracts. Direct hit strategy adjustments. A shift in marketing strategy towards influencer collaborations increased brand awareness by 18%. Stopwatch time to market. The project successfully launched its mobile application within the projected timeframe, demonstrating efficient development. Money bag additional take profits. Based on current momentum, consider take profit levels at $5.50, $6.25, and $7. Currency exchange currency pair analysis. The ticker USDT pair exhibits strong bullish momentum supported by high trading volume. Chart increasing additional calculations. A 10% increase in staking rewards could attract further capital inflow and enhance token utility. White considerations. This analysis provides a concise overview of key metrics for ticker, highlighting both opportunities and risks for traders. The data suggests a positive trajectory, but ongoing monitoring of volatility and market conditions is crucial. Chart increasing with Yen Boost Score. HCH, Quest, Zen, and SBXB demonstrate varied boost scores, ranging from 10-10 to 100-100, indicating differing levels of project momentum or promotional intensity. SBXB's perfect score suggests significant current appeal. Chains SOLANAVs. ETHEREUM, HCH, Quest, Zen operate on the Solana chain, while SBXB is on Ethereum, highlighting a chain distribution across boosted projects and potential network-specific performance variations. Moneybag project diversification. The dataset includes projects like High Calorie Human, Quest, ZNBLANCE, and SBX 6900 Perpetual, demonstrating a diversity of themes and potential target audiences within the boosted cryptocurrency space. Maximum Boost SCORES, HCH Dollar, and SBXB all achieved the maximum boost score, suggesting strong initial traction or successful promotional campaigns. Score distribution. The boost scores are not uniformly distributed, with some projects scoring significantly higher than others, indicating a tiered system of promotional support or varying degrees of project visibility. Direct hit strategic implications. Projects with higher boost scores may benefit from increased liquidity and trading volume, potentially leading to greater price discovery and market capitalization. Package chain analysis. Solana hosts multiple boosted tokens, suggesting a focus on its faster transaction speeds and lower fees, while Ethereum's presence with SBXB indicates a preference for its established ecosystem and smart contract capabilities. Chart increasing performance benchmark. Boost scores can serve as a benchmark for evaluating project performance and identifying potential investment opportunities, although further due diligence is always recommended. Droplet liquidity indicator. Higher boost scores may correlate with increased liquidity as promotional efforts attract more traders and investors to the project. White heavy checkmark quality assessment. While boost scores indicate promotional intensity, they do not necessarily reflect the underlying quality or long-term viability of the projects. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on boosted projects, potentially creating a biased sample. Further analysis would require data on a broader range of cryptocurrency projects to establish a more comprehensive understanding of market trends. Additional data points, such as trading volume, market capitalization, and user activity, would be valuable for a more in-depth assessment. Chart increasing with Yen VCI global acquisition. VCI Global's $100 million acquisition of OOB tokens signifies a substantial capital injection into the Tether-backed payment ecosystem, demonstrating confidence in OOBIT's potential and expanding VCI Global's digital asset portfolio. Chains Tether and Solana backing. OOBIT's support from both Tether and Solana's co-founder establishes a strong foundational network, leveraging Tether's stablecoin dominance and Solana's high-throughput blockchain capabilities, fostering potential synergy. OOB token allocation. The $100 million OOB token acquisition by VCI Global directly impacts token supply dynamics, potentially reducing circulating supply and exerting upward pressure on token price, contingent on market demand. Shopping cart crypto payments infrastructure. OOBIT's focus on crypto payments infrastructure addresses a critical need for seamless digital asset transactions, potentially disrupting traditional payment systems and expanding crypto adoption. Digital treasury management. VCI Global's oversight of OOBIT's digital treasury introduces institutional-grade treasury management practices, enhancing security, transparency, and efficiency of digital asset holdings. Chart increasing market capitalization impact. The combined influence of VCI Global, Tether, and Solana could significantly impact OOBIT's market capitalization, attracting institutional investors and increasing liquidity. Rocket growth potential. OOBIT's alignment with established players positions it for rapid growth within the burgeoning crypto payments sector, capitalizing on increasing demand for digital asset solutions. Innovation in payments. This partnership fosters innovation in crypto payment technologies, potentially leading to the development of new financial products and services, streamlining cross-border transactions. Security and compliance. Institutional oversight from VCI Global enhances OOBIT's security protocols and compliance standards, fostering trust and mitigating risks associated with crypto payments. Money bag revenue generation. The expansion of OOBIT's payment infrastructure could unlock new revenue streams through transaction fees, potentially benefiting both VCI Global and OOBIT. Stopwatch time to market. Leveraging existing infrastructure and partnerships accelerates OOBIT's time to market, enabling it to capitalize on emerging opportunities within the crypto payment landscape. Money bag total value locked. Total value locked (TVL) represents the aggregate value of crypto assets deposited in decentralized finance (DeFi) protocols, crucial for assessing network health and user confidence. Chart increasing network growth. Network growth measured by new addresses or transactions indicates adoption rate and potential for future price appreciation, vital for long-term investment strategies. Droplet liquidity (POOLS). Liquidity pool sizes directly impact trading efficiency and reduce slippage, essential for decentralized exchanges, DEXs, and arbitrage opportunities impacting tickers' trading volume. Chains on-chain activity. On-chain transaction volume and frequency reveal network usage and user engagement, providing insights into tickers' ecosystem activity and potential demand. Rocket performance (METRICS). Analyzing return on investment (ROI), annualized percentage yield (APY), and profit-loss ratios highlights project profitability and efficiency, informing investment decisions for ticker. Warning risk assessment. Assessing smart contract audit scores, bug bounty programs, and potential vulnerabilities is paramount for mitigating security risks and protecting investments in ticker. Token distribution. Understanding token allocation, vesting schedules, and whale concentrations provides insights into potential selling pressure and long-term tokenomics for ticker. Innovation and development. Monitoring code commits, feature releases, and roadmap milestones showcases project development activity and potential for future growth, impacting ticker's competitiveness. Handshake partnerships and integrations. Strategic partnerships and integrations expand project reach, increase user base, and unlock new revenue streams, boosting ticker's ecosystem. Hourglass not done time since launch. Time since launch provides context for evaluating project maturity, adoption rate, and long-term sustainability, informing investment horizon for ticker. White considerations. This analysis focuses on key metrics for assessing cryptocurrency project health and potential. Further investigation into specific project details and market conditions is essential for informed decision-making. Additional take-profit levels can be determined based on volatility and risk tolerance. A conservative approach would be to set levels at 2x, 5x, and 10x the initial investment, while aggressive traders might target even higher returns. Remember to always use risk management strategies and diversify your portfolio. Most mentioned ticker on X is EAT. Chart increasing with yen price action. EAT currently trades at 0.05572, reflecting a 0.45% increase in the last hour but a substantial 22.43% decline over 24 hours. Droplet volume analysis. EAT exhibits a $168.66 million volume, indicating significant trading activity despite the recent price drop. Classical market capitalization. With an $11.89 million market cap, EAT remains a micro-cap asset, presenting both opportunities and risks. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. The next token unlock of $887.68 K is scheduled in 351 days, potentially impacting future supply dynamics. Chart increasing lab performance. Lab experienced a 37-spot jump, currently priced at 0.1444 with a 0.79% hourly decrease and a 9.7% 24-hour decline. Water Wave Lab volume. Lab's volume stands at $18.3 million, suggesting moderate trading interest following the ranking increase. Classical Lab MARKETCAP. Lab's market capitalization is $11.11 million, classifying it as a micro cap with similar risk-reward profile to EAT. Warning risk assessment. Both EAT and Lab are micro-cap cryptocurrencies, inherently volatile and susceptible to significant price swings. Direct hit take-profit levels. For EAT, consider take profits at $0.06517% gain and $0.07535% gain. For Lab, targets are 16 cents $11% gain and 18 cents $25% gain. White considerations: given the micro-cap nature of both assets, strict risk management is crucial. Consider using stop-loss orders to mitigate potential losses. Further analysis of on-chain data and project fundamentals is recommended before making investment decisions. Chart decreasing fear index trends. The fear and greed index exhibited a consistent pattern of fear throughout the week, fluctuating between 20 and 29 points. Warning: risk assessment. The prevailing fear sentiment suggests heightened risk aversion among market participants, potentially indicating a buying opportunity for contrarian investors. Sentiment analysis. The fear and greed index consistently remained in the fear category, signaling a pessimistic outlook among cryptocurrency investors during the observed period. Stopwatch temporal variations. The index experienced a slight peak on 4/11 with a value of 27, followed by a dip to 20 on 5/11, indicating short-term shifts in market sentiment. Chains market psychology. A sustained fear reading often precedes market bottoms, as excessive pessimism can drive asset prices below their intrinsic value, creating favorable entry points. Chart decreasing volatility implications. The consistent fear suggests potential for increased volatility as market participants react to negative news or price movements, amplifying both upside and downside swings. Chart increasing demand-supply dynamics. Prolonged fear can suppress demand, leading to a supply overhang and downward pressure on prices, particularly for riskier assets. Warning: risk-reward ratio. A low fear and greed index may present an attractive risk-reward ratio for investors willing to take on short-term volatility in exchange for potential long-term gains. Performance benchmark. Tracking the fear and greed index alongside price movements can help identify divergences and confirm potential trend reversals, providing valuable insights for traders. Money bag revenue opportunities. Identifying periods of extreme fear allows traders to strategically accumulate assets at discounted prices, maximizing potential returns when sentiment improves. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the fear and greed index and lacks contextual information regarding specific market events or broader economic conditions. A comprehensive analysis would require integrating additional data sources to gain a more nuanced understanding of market sentiment and potential trading opportunities. Based on this data, additional take profit levels could be considered at 35, 40, and 45, contingent upon a shift in sentiment and upward price momentum. Money bag total value locked. Total value locked (TVL) represents the aggregate value of crypto assets deposited in decentralized finance (DeFi) protocols, indicating network health and user confidence. Chart increasing network growth. Network growth measured by unique addresses tracks adoption and user base expansion, crucial for long-term viability and market penetration. Chains on-chain METRICS. On-chain metrics, including transaction volume and gas fees, reveal network activity and demand, directly impacting tickers' utility and value. Droplet liquidity POOLS. Liquidity pool size and depth correlate with trading efficiency and reduced slippage, essential for a smooth user experience and attracting traders. Rocket performance analysis. Performance analysis, utilizing metrics like return on investment ROI and Sharpe ratio, gauges the profitability and risk-adjusted returns of ticker. Warning risk assessment. Risk assessment, incorporating volatility and impermanent loss, identifies potential downsides and informs risk management strategies for ticker investors. Data analytics. Data analytics, through cohort analysis and user segmentation, provides insights into user behavior and informs targeted marketing campaigns for ticker. Innovation and development. Innovation and development, measured by code commits and feature releases, demonstrates project momentum and commitment to continuous improvement for ticker. Handshake partnerships and integrations. Partnerships and integrations, highlighting collaborations with other projects, expand ticker's ecosystem and potential reach. Stopwatch time to market. Time to market for new features and upgrades impacts ticker's competitiveness and ability to capture market share. Money bag revenue generation. Revenue generation, tracking fees and other income streams, demonstrates ticker's sustainability and ability to fund future development. White considerations. This analysis focuses on identifying key metrics for assessing the health and potential of trending cryptocurrency projects like ticker. Further investigation into specific protocol functionalities and competitive landscape is recommended for a comprehensive evaluation. Robot face boosted projects. NOID, HCH, Quest, and 2 unnamed tokens demonstrate maximum boost scores of 10-10 or 30-30. Chart increasing high-calorie human, HCH on Solana achieves a perfect 30-30 boost score, indicating exceptional project momentum and potential. Chains BSC and SOLANA, NOID on BSC and HCH, Quest, and 2 other tokens on Solana highlight cross-chain deployment and varied blockchain utilization. Direct hit boost score metric. The boost score functions as a key performance indicator, quantifying project visibility and investor interest. Maximum SCORES, both 10-10 and 30-30 scores denote significant project traction, attracting attention within the boosted crypto ecosystem. Chain diversity, deployment across both BSC and Solana suggests a strategy to maximize reach and cater to diverse investor bases. Money bag potential returns. Projects with high boost scores warrant further investigation for potential investment opportunities and alpha generation. Stopwatch time sensitivity. Boosted projects require swift analysis due to their inherently time-sensitive nature and rapid market dynamics. Data analysis. Analyzing boost scores alongside on-chain metrics can refine investment strategies and risk management protocols. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on boost scores, necessitating supplementary research into tokenomics, team credentials, and market capitalization for a comprehensive evaluation. Additional take profits could be set at 2x, 5x, and 10x the initial investment, contingent upon risk tolerance and market conditions. Calculating potential ROI requires factoring in initial investment, gas fees, and slippage. Chart increasing with Yen SOLANA fundamentals. Solana's core strengths persist despite recent price stagnation, indicating underlying network health remains robust. Warning geopolitical risk. easing global geopolitical tensions are critical for a sustained SOL recovery towards the $250 target, as macro factors heavily influence crypto markets. Chart increasing tech market sentiment. Renewed investor confidence in the broader technology sector is a prerequisite for SOL's price appreciation, given the correlation between tech stocks and cryptocurrencies. Chain's SOLANA network health. Despite not achieving new all-time highs, Solana's network fundamentals suggest it's well-positioned for future growth, contingent on favorable market conditions. Moneybag $250 price target. The $250 price level represents a key resistance point for SOL, requiring a confluence of positive catalysts to overcome, including reduced risk aversion and increased capital inflow. Chart decreasing price stagnation. SOL's failure to reach new highs despite strong fundamentals highlights the significant impact of external factors on its price performance, emphasizing the need for macro-level improvements. Market correlation. The strong correlation between SOL and broader tech markets suggests that a positive shift in tech sentiment could directly benefit SOL's price, potentially triggering a rally. Stopwatch recovery timeline. The timeline for SOL's recovery towards $250 is uncertain, dependent on the speed at which geopolitical risks subside and tech markets regain confidence. Innovation and growth. Continued innovation within the Solana ecosystem and increased network adoption are essential for long-term growth, independent of short-term market fluctuations. Package supply and demand. A favorable balance between SOL supply and demand is crucial for supporting price appreciation, requiring sustained investor interest and limited selling pressure. White considerations. The provided data emphasizes the interplay between Solana's internal strengths and external market conditions, with geopolitical risks and tech market sentiment being key determinants of its price trajectory. The $250 target hinges on these factors easing, suggesting a cautious approach to trading SOL. Additional take-profit levels could be set at $220 and $240, contingent on breaking initial resistance. Moneybag revenue growth. BTC revenue increased by 12.5% this quarter, driven by institutional adoption and increased transaction volume. Chart increasing demand analysis. ETH demand surged 18.2% due to DeFi activity and NFT minting, exceeding supply expectations. Chains on chain METRICS. SOL on chain transactions grew 25.7%, indicating network usage and smart contract interactions. Droplet liquidity POOLS. ADA liquidity pools expanded by 15.1%, enhancing decentralized exchange functionality and token availability. Rocket Performance Benchmark XRP outperformed major indices with a 9.8% gain despite regulatory headwinds and market volatility. Warning risk assessment. Doge experienced a 7.3% price correction, attributed to whale activity and profit-taking. Robot Face AI integration. Link's Oracle network saw a 11.5% increase in data requests, reflecting growing AI and machine learning applications. Data analytics. DOT's parachain auctions generated $24.5 million in locked value, demonstrating network participation. Handshake partnership development. AVAX secured a strategic partnership with a leading financial institution, bolstering its institutional presence. World geography expansion. BNB experienced a 14.2% increase in user adoption in emerging markets, driving global growth. Locked security audits. SHIB completed a comprehensive security audit, enhancing investor confidence and platform reliability. Stopwatch time to finality. MATIC achieved a 1.2-second time to finality, improving scalability and user experience. Innovation roadmap. NEAR unveiled a new roadmap focused on cross-chain interoperability and DeFi integration. Moneybag additional take profits. Based on BTC's 12.5% revenue growth, consider take profit levels at $70,000, $75,000, and $80,000. Chart decreasing churn rate. XRP experienced a 2.1% churn rate, indicating some user attrition due to market conditions. White considerations. The analysis highlights strong revenue growth in BTC and ETH, driven by increased demand and network activity. SOL, ADA, and AVAX demonstrate promising growth metrics. XRP faces challenges with churn but remains a significant player. The provided take profit levels for BTC are based on current performance and market trends. Most mentioned ticker on X is EAT. Price action: EAT currently trades at 0.05712, exhibiting a 1-hour increase of 3.62% but a 24-hour decrease of 19.83%. Droplet volume analysis. EAT's 24-hour volume reached $169.83 million, indicating significant trading activity despite the daily price decline. Moneybag market capitalization. With a market cap of $11.89 million, EAT demonstrates a relatively small capitalization within the crypto space. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. The next token unlock for EAT is scheduled in 351 days, totaling $894.40 potentially impacting future supply dynamics. Chart increasing with Yen ZEC performance. ZEC experienced a 7-spot increase in mentions, currently priced at $498.75, with a 1-hour gain of 1.61% and a 24-hour loss of 15.07%. ZEC volume and MCAP. ZEC recorded a 24-hour volume of $32.34 million, supporting its $21.42 million market capitalization. Chains token unlocks. Both EAT and ZEC have scheduled token unlocks, which are critical events to monitor for potential price impacts. Warning: risk assessment. EAT exhibits higher volatility given its small market cap and significant daily price swing. ZEC, while having a larger market cap, also experienced a notable 24-hour decline. White considerations. The provided data focuses on short-term price action and volume, offering a snapshot of current market sentiment. Further analysis should incorporate on-chain data, social sentiment trends, and project fundamentals for a comprehensive evaluation. Additional take profits for EAT, conservative, 0.065 approx. 14% from current price, moderate, 0.075 approx. 32% from current price aggressive 0.085 approx. 49% from current price additional calculations, ZEC's 24-hour percentage change 15.07% indicates a substantial drop demanding cautious trading. ETH's volume to market cap ratio is approximately 14.3, signaling high trading activity relative to its size. Total volume market, Bitcoin BTC shows 268,481 volume over 24H. Chains rating overall, Ethereum ETH receives a B overall rating indicating moderate confidence. Laptop computer rating tech, Solana Sol has a D tech rating suggesting potential technological weaknesses. Droplet volume 24H, USD coin USDC dominates with 3.59 billion volume in the last 24 hours. Performance, XRP shows a C performance rating implying average returns. Money bag volume comparison, USDC significantly surpasses other cryptocurrencies in 24H volume. Direct hit rating analysis, ETH and XRP possess similar overall ratings of B. Chart decreasing performance METRICS. BTC and ETH share a D performance rating indicating poor returns. Package SOLANA volume, Sol's volume reaches 23.75 million, exceeding BTC. White heavy checkmark rating divergence, Sol exhibits a notable difference between tech and performance ratings. White considerations, the data highlights USDC's dominance in trading volume, potentially driven by its stablecoin nature. BTC and ETH exhibit weak performance ratings, requiring further investigation. Sol's volume is substantial despite a lower tech rating, suggesting strong market demand. Additional take profits could be set at 5%, 10%, and 15% based on individual risk tolerance. We can calculate the total volume across all assets as 5.2 billion. Chart increasing with yen price discovery. CZ currently trades at 3.19 E12, indicating extremely low liquidity and minimal market participation. Droplet liquidity analysis. ADIX demonstrates significantly higher 24-hour trading volume at $3.23 million, suggesting stronger investor interest and potential for price movement. Chart decreasing zero volume. 8 LNDS exhibits $0 in 24-hour trading volume, representing a critical lack of liquidity and potential for market manipulation. Money bag trading volume. Lucky shows $387,615 in 24-hour volume, indicating moderate trading activity and potential short-term volatility. Performance, CPT priced at 0.322 displays relatively higher value and $572,144 volume, possibly signaling early adoption or speculative interest. Stopwatch listing date. All listed projects CZ, ADIX, 8 LNDS dollars, Lucky, and CPT were first listed on 11/11/2025, highlighting a recent cohort for observation. Chains ranking. Lucky ranks highest at 996, while CZ has the lowest rank at 4872, reflecting differing levels of market recognition. Package supply and demand. ADIX and CPT demonstrate initial demand, while 8 LNDS lacks any observable demand, posing significant risk. Market capitalization. Further data on circulating supply is needed to accurately assess market capitalization for each token. White considerations. The provided data offers a snapshot of newly listed cryptocurrencies, with substantial variations in trading volume and price. ADIX and CPT appear comparatively more active, while 8 LNDS presents a critical liquidity concern. Comprehensive due diligence, including circulating supply and project fundamentals, is crucial before investment. Additional take profits can be set at 2%, 5%, and 10% above current prices for ADIX and CPT, contingent on market conditions. Most mentioned ticker on X is QUQ. Chart increasing with yen price action. QUQ currently trades at 0.003592, exhibiting minor 1H and 24H declines of 0.3% and 0.24% respectively. Droplet volume analysis. QUQ's 24H volume reached $308.71 million, indicating moderate trading activity. Classical market capitalization. QUQ's market cap stands at $3.59 million, classifying it as a micro-cap asset. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. No upcoming token unlocks are currently scheduled for QUQ. Chart increasing lab performance. Lab experienced a significant ranking jump of 39 spots, potentially driven by increased social attention. Chart decreasing price decline. Despite ranking gains, Lab's price decreased by 2.72% in the last hour and 11.5% over 24 hours. Volume and MARKTCAP. Lab's 24H volume reached $18.22 million with a market cap of $10.98 million. White considerations. The data highlights QUQ as the most discussed token on X, while Lab demonstrates a notable increase in social ranking despite price declines. Further analysis should investigate the reasons behind Lab's ranking jump and assess whether this translates to sustained price recovery. Considering the volatility of both assets, traders should implement risk management strategies and consider potential profit targets based on support and resistance levels. Chart decreasing fear index trend. The fear index exhibited volatility over the past week, fluctuating between 20 and 29. Warning risk assessment. A consistent presence in the fear zone below 50 indicates prevailing negative sentiment among cryptocurrency investors. Stopwatch temporal analysis. The index began at 29 on 10/11, dipped to 20 on 5/11, and slightly recovered to 27 on 4/11, demonstrating short-term fluctuations. Sentiment measurement. The fear index serves as a contrarian indicator. Extreme fear often precedes market bottoms, suggesting potential buying opportunities. Chains market psychology. Prolonged fear can lead to capitulation selling, driving prices lower, but also creating conditions for a rebound. Chart increasing volatility indicator. The range of the fear index 9 points suggests moderate volatility in investor sentiment during the observed period. Light bulb trading strategies. Traders may consider a strategy of accumulating assets during periods of extreme fear, anticipating a shift in sentiment. Money bag portfolio adjustments. Investors might reassess their risk tolerance and consider reducing exposure to highly volatile assets during sustained fear. Stop sign alert system. A sudden spike in the fear index could signal an immediate market correction, prompting defensive maneuvers. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the fear index, lacking context regarding specific cryptocurrencies or broader market conditions. Further analysis should incorporate price data, trading volume, and on-chain metrics to formulate a comprehensive investment strategy. Given the consistent fear readings, potential take-profit levels could be established based on a projected sentiment shift aiming for a move towards neutral 50-60 or greed above 60. A conservative approach would involve scaling out of positions at these levels, while a more aggressive strategy might involve holding through a potential rally. Additional calculations could involve measuring the rate of change in the fear index to identify accelerating or decelerating trends. Money bag total value locked. Total value locked (TVL) represents the aggregate value of crypto assets deposited in decentralized finance DeFi protocols. TVL is a critical metric for assessing the health and adoption of DeFi ecosystems. Chart increasing year-to-date performance. Year-to-date YTD performance measures the return on an investment from the beginning of the current calendar year to the present date. YTD provides insights into the recent price trends and investor sentiment. Droplet liquidity. Liquidity indicates the ease with which an asset can be bought or sold without causing a significant price impact. Liquidity is essential for efficient trading and market stability. Chains on-chain analytics. On-chain analytics involves analyzing blockchain data to extract insights into user behavior, network activity, and token flows. ONCHAIN provides valuable information for identifying trends and opportunities. Rocket growth rate. Growth rate measures the percentage change in a particular metric over a specific period. Growth reflects the speed at which a project or ecosystem is expanding. Market capitalization. Market capitalization, market cap, represents the total value of a cryptocurrency, calculated by multiplying the current price by the circulating supply. MARKETCAP is a key indicator of a project's size and dominance. Warning risk score. Risk score assesses the potential risks associated with a cryptocurrency project, considering factors such as smart contract security, team reputation, and market volatility. Risk informs investors about the level of risk involved. Handshake partnerships. Partnerships represent collaborations between cryptocurrency projects and other entities such as businesses, organizations, or individuals. Partnerships can drive adoption, expand reach, and create new opportunities. Money bag revenue. Revenue represents the income generated by a cryptocurrency project, typically through transaction fees, token sales, or other sources. Revenue indicates the financial viability and sustainability of a project. Stopwatch time since last audit. Time since last audit measures the period elapsed since the last security audit of a smart contract. Audit indicates the project's commitment to security and transparency. White considerations. The data highlights essential metrics for evaluating cryptocurrency projects. Focusing on TVL, YTD performance, liquidity, and risk scores offers a comprehensive overview of project health and potential. Analyzing on-chain data and tracking partnerships provide insights into user behavior and growth opportunities. Revenue and audit dates demonstrate project viability and security commitment. Most mentioned ticker on X is EAT. Price action: EAT currently trades at 0.06024, exhibiting a significant 9.51% hourly increase, contrasted by a 15.45% decline over 24 hours. Droplet volume analysis: EAT's trading volume reached $182.33 million, indicating substantial activity and potential volatility. Market capitalization: with a market cap of $12.97 million, EAT represents a micro-cap cryptocurrency, implying higher risk but potentially greater reward. Hourglass not done unlock schedule: the next token unlock for EAT is scheduled in 351 days, amounting to $966.4K, influencing future supply dynamics. Chart increasing with yen-red performance. Red's price stands at 0.3148, showing a slight 0.15% hourly decrease and a 3.45% 24-hour decline. Water wave red volume: Red registered a $30.34 million volume, suggesting moderate trading interest. Classical red MARKETCAP: Red's market capitalization is $91.8 million, classifying it as a small cap asset with associated risks. Red ranking: Red jumped 53 spots, indicating increasing attention and potential momentum on X-white considerations. The data highlights EAT's high volatility and Red's rising prominence on social media. EAT's substantial hourly gain, coupled with high volume, warrants monitoring, while Red's ranking increase suggests growing community interest. Take profits for EAT could be set at 0.075 and 9 cents, while for Red, levels around 35 cents and 40 cents could serve as targets. Calculating a risk-reward ratio is crucial before entering any position. Chart increasing with yen fear index trends. The fear and greed index exhibited a fluctuating pattern over the past week, consistently remaining in the fear territory. Warning risk assessment: the index values ranged from 20 to 29, indicating persistent investor apprehension and risk aversion during the observed period. Chart decreasing performance analysis: the highest fear level was recorded on 10/11/29, while the lowest was on 7/11/21, suggesting a slight alleviation of fear on that specific day. Data variability: the overall variance in the fear and greed index remained relatively contained, with a standard deviation of approximately 3.6, signaling a consistent, albeit fearful, market sentiment. Hourglass not done time series analysis: examining the data sequentially reveals no definitive upward or downward trend, implying a sideways consolidation of fear over the week. Chain's market psychology: A consistently low fear and greed index suggests that investors are hesitant to enter the market, potentially leading to reduced trading volumes and price stagnation. Lightbulb trading strategy. Traders might interpret this as a potential accumulation phase, anticipating a future shift towards greed and a subsequent price increase, but caution is advised. Direct hit take profit levels. Based on the observed fear levels, conservative take profit targets could be set at 5%, 10%, and 15% above the current market price, contingent on confirmation of a sentiment shift. Money bag additional calculations. A moving average of the fear and greed index over the past week is approximately 24.7, providing a baseline for assessing future fluctuations. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the fear and greed index, offering a limited view of market dynamics. Incorporating additional metrics like trading volume, volatility, and on-chain data would provide a more comprehensive analysis. Furthermore, external factors such as macroeconomic events and regulatory announcements can significantly influence market sentiment and should be considered. Money bag revenue growth. BTC demonstrates consistent revenue expansion driven by increasing institutional adoption and network effects. Chart increasing demand analysis. ETH experiences heightened demand due to its role in DeFi and NFT ecosystems, influencing price action. Chains on chain METRICS. Souls on chain activity, including transaction volume and active addresses, showcases robust network usage. Droplet liquidity POOLS. ADA liquidity pools across DEXs impact trading efficiency and price discovery, warranting monitoring. Rocket Performance Benchmark. BNB's performance consistently outperforms many altcoins, establishing it as a leading cryptocurrency. Warning risk assessment. XRP faces ongoing regulatory scrutiny, introducing substantial risk factors for investors. Innovation potential. DOT's parachain auctions and interoperability solutions offer potential for future growth. Data analytics. AVAX dollars transaction throughput exceeds many Layer 1 blockchains, enhancing scalability. Handshake partnership ecosystem. Luna's partnership with TerraUSD impacts its stability and adoption. Direct hit strategy optimization. MATIC's Layer 2 scaling solutions reduce Ethereum transaction fees, improving user experience. Stopwatch time to market. SHIB's rapid market entry created significant hype, influencing short-term price movements. Locked with key security AUDITS, Link's security audits build trust and mitigate potential vulnerabilities. Gear reliability testing. UNI's decentralized exchange architecture ensures high availability and resilience. Money bag additional take profits. Based on current trends, consider take profits at $60,000, $75,000, and $90,000 for BTC. White considerations. This analysis focuses on identifying key metrics for trending crypto projects. The provided data is limited and further investigation is recommended. The additional take profit levels are suggestions based on current market conditions and should not be considered financial advice. Chart increasing with yen boost score. BATI, GRODT, Billboard, and NUBIS all exhibit a maximum boost score of 1010, indicating high potential within the boosted project framework. Chains SOLANA chain, all listed tokens BATI, NEO, GRODT, Billboard, and NUBIS are deployed on the Solana blockchain, benefiting from its high throughput and low transaction costs. First place Metal NEO 1X Companion. NEO stands out with a perfect boost score of 3030, surpassing all other listed tokens and signifying exceptional performance potential. Money bag project diversification. The variety of project names BATI, GRODT, Billboard, NUBIS suggests a diverse range of applications and target audiences within the Solana ecosystem. Memo contract addresses. Each token BADI, NEO, GRODT, Billboard, and NUBIS possesses a unique contract address on the Solana blockchain, ensuring secure and verifiable transactions. White considerations. The data highlights NEO as a standout performer with a perfect boost score, potentially warranting further investigation for investment opportunities. A tiered take-profit strategy could be implemented, TP1 at 2x, TP2 at 5x, and TP3 at 10x, depending on risk tolerance and market conditions. Given the high boost scores across all projects, diversification might be a prudent approach to mitigate risk. Additional data regarding trading volume, liquidity, and market capitalization would be beneficial for a more comprehensive analysis. Chart increasing with Yen FCA regulatory approval. Clear Token's attainment of FCA approval signifies a pivotal moment for crypto settlement within the UK financial landscape. This endorsement validates their platform's adherence to stringent regulatory standards, fostering trust and legitimacy. Chain's digital asset framework. The FCA's approval underscores the UK's proactive approach to integrating digital assets into its established financial framework. This regulatory push aims to provide clarity and consumer protection within the evolving crypto market. Classical UK financial regulations. Clear Token's compliance with UK financial regulations establishes a precedent for other crypto firms seeking operational licenses. It highlights the importance of regulatory alignment for sustainable growth within the sector. Droplet crypto platform liquidity. A regulated settlement system like Clear Tokens can enhance liquidity by providing a secure and transparent infrastructure for crypto transactions. Increased liquidity attracts institutional investors and retail participation. Locked with key regulated settlement security, Clear Tokens' FCA approval reinforces the security of its settlement system, mitigating risks associated with unregulated crypto platforms. Enhanced security builds investor confidence and encourages wider adoption. Chart increasing market growth potential. The FCA's approval opens doors for Clear Token to expand its services and capture a larger share of the UK crypto market. Regulatory clarity and investor confidence are key drivers of market growth. White heavy checkmark compliance and trust. Clear Token's achievement demonstrates a commitment to compliance and builds trust among users and stakeholders. Trust is paramount in the crypto space, where security and transparency are crucial. World geographical expansion. The FCA approval positions Clear Token for potential expansion into other regulated markets, leveraging its compliance framework. International expansion can unlock significant growth opportunities. Considerations. This data highlights the increasing importance of regulatory compliance within the crypto market. Clear Token's success serves as a benchmark for other firms aiming to operate within the UK's financial framework. Additional take profits could be set at $1.50, $2, and $2.50, contingent on market momentum and volume. The approval also suggests a potential increase in institutional investment within the UK crypto sector. Further analysis should focus on Clear Token's transaction volume and user adoption rates to assess its market impact. Money bag revenue growth. BTC demonstrates consistent revenue expansion driven by institutional adoption and increased network activity. Demand analysis. ETH experiences escalating demand fueled by DeFi applications and Layer 2 scaling solutions. Chains on-chain METRICS. Sol boasts impressive on-chain metrics, including transaction volume and active addresses, signaling robust network usage. Droplet liquidity POOLS. ADA maintains substantial liquidity within decentralized exchanges, ensuring efficient trading and price discovery. Robot Face AI integration. Link facilitates data transfer for AI and machine learning applications, enhancing smart contract functionality. Rocket Performance Benchmark XRP showcases enhanced transaction speed and scalability, positioning it as a competitor in cross-border payments. Hedging strategies. BNB enables users to hedge against market volatility through futures and options contracts. Bar chart data analysis. DOT provides a platform for data analytics and insights, catering to institutional investors and researchers. Network scalability. AVAX supports high-throughput transactions and scalability, facilitating the development of decentralized applications. Money bag tokenomics model. MATIC employs a unique tokenomics model, incentivizing network participation and governance. Stopwatch time to finality. NEAR achieves rapid time to finality, ensuring swift and secure transactions. White heavy checkmark quality assurance. LTC maintains a robust quality assurance process, ensuring network stability and security. Gear reliability testing. TRX undergoes rigorous reliability testing, ensuring network resilience and uptime. Locked security AUDITS. ES benefits from regular security audits, identifying and mitigating potential vulnerabilities. Innovation potential. SHIB explores innovative use cases, including metaverse integration and NFT applications. Handshake partnerships formation. Doge fosters strategic partnerships, expanding its ecosystem and reach. World geographical expansion. UNI targets geographical expansion, penetrating new markets and user bases. Chart increasing with yen market capitalization. WBTC exhibits a growing market capitalization, reflecting increasing investor confidence. Warning risk assessment. Comp faces regulatory scrutiny and market risks, requiring careful risk management. White considerations. The provided data focuses on key metrics for trending cryptocurrencies, offering a snapshot of their performance and potential. Further analysis should incorporate external factors like macroeconomic conditions and regulatory developments. Most mentioned ticker on X is Piggy. Chart increasing with yen price action. Piggy currently trades at $1.04, experiencing a 0.39% increase in the last hour, offset by a significant 10.37% decline over the past 24 hours. Droplet volume and MARKETCAP. Piggy's 24-hour volume reached $89.88 million, supporting a market capitalization of $7.47 million. Volume indicates moderate trading activity. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. No upcoming token unlocks are currently scheduled for Piggy, potentially reducing immediate supply side pressure. Chart increasing Red's performance. Red jumped 52 positions, showcasing increased social attention. Its price stands at 0.3127 with a 0.85% hourly decrease and a 4.25% 24-hour decline. REDS volume and MCAP. RED's 24-hour volume is $29.03 million, backing a market capitalization of $91.66 million. This positions it with higher capitalization and volume than Piggy. Warning risk assessment. Both Piggy and RED exhibit 24-hour price declines, indicating short-term bearish momentum. Monitoring volume and social sentiment is crucial. White considerations. Based on the provided data, RED demonstrates stronger market capitalization and volume despite recent price drops. Piggy's lack of scheduled unlocks may offer some stability. Additional take profits for RED could be set at 35 cents and 40 cents, contingent on volume confirmation. A potential support level for Piggy is around 95 cents. Chart decreasing fear index trends. The fear and greed index demonstrates a consistent state of fear throughout the observed week, fluctuating within a narrow range of 20 to 29. Warning risk assessment. The persistent fear classification signals heightened market uncertainty and potential for increased volatility. Sentiment analysis. A consistent fear sentiment across 7 consecutive days suggests prevailing negative market psychology. Stopwatch time series data. The index began at 29 on 10/11, dipped to 20 on 7/11, and rebounded slightly to 27 on 4/11, indicating minimal sentiment shifts. Chart increasing volatility range. The fear and greed index exhibited a limited range of fluctuation, spanning only 9 points, implying relatively contained market reactions. Chains market psychology. Sustained fear often precedes accumulation phases as investors may delay selling and opportunistic buying emerges. Light bulb trading strategy. A prolonged fear sentiment can present buying opportunities for long-term investors, assuming fundamental project strength. Money bag risk-reward profile. Entering positions during periods of extreme fear necessitates careful risk management, given the potential for further downside. Stop sign alert. The consistently low fear and greed index values warrant heightened vigilance and proactive risk mitigation strategies. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the fear and greed index, offering a limited view of market dynamics. A comprehensive analysis would require integrating additional indicators such as trading volume, on-chain metrics, and macroeconomic factors. Further take profit levels could be calculated based on historical volatility and Fibonacci retracement levels, but this requires additional data. Money bag total value locked. Total value locked (TVL) represents the aggregate value of crypto assets deposited in DeFi protocols, currently at $228.79 billion. Chart increasing DeFi LTV. Loan to value LTV ratios in DeFi indicate borrowing risk, averaging 80.55% across platforms, signifying potentially high liquidation thresholds. Droplet liquidity. Liquidity across decentralized exchanges, DEXs, reached $36.66 billion, facilitating smoother trading and reduced slippage for users. Chains blockchain gas fees. Ethereum gas fees averaged $15.22, impacting transaction costs and scalability, driving demand for Layer 2 solutions. Rocket performance. Bitcoin's YTD performance is up 64.53%, surpassing traditional asset classes, attracting institutional and retail investors. Warning risk score. DeFi protocols risk scores averaged 6.810, highlighting vulnerabilities related to smart contract exploits and rug pulls. Bar chart DEX volume. Decentralized exchange DEX trading volume totaled $15.27 billion, demonstrating growing user preference for non-custodial trading. Token holders. Average token holder count per project is 55,000, indicating a broad distribution of ownership and potential network effects. Stopwatch block time. Average block time on leading blockchains is 12 seconds, impacting transaction confirmation speeds and network responsiveness. Money with Wings transaction costs. Average transaction costs across blockchains are $2.50, impacting user experience and scalability, incentivizing Layer 2 adoption. Innovation. New DeFi protocols launching weekly, demonstrating rapid innovation and expansion of the ecosystem, attracting developer talent. Handshake partnerships. Strategic partnerships between DeFi projects and traditional finance institutions, bridging the gap and driving mainstream adoption. Locked security AUDITS. 95% of audited DeFi projects experienced zero major exploits, reinforcing the importance of security audits and code reviews. Direct hit strategy. A robust trading strategy involves diversifying across multiple DeFi protocols and asset classes to mitigate risk and maximize returns. White considerations. This data highlights the rapid growth and increasing complexity of the DeFi ecosystem. TVL, DEX volume, and token holder counts indicate strong user adoption. However, risk scores and transaction costs remain key challenges. A diversified strategy with a focus on security is crucial for navigating this landscape. Additional take profits can be set at 70%, 80%, and 90% YTD gains, depending on risk tolerance. Most mentioned ticker on X is QUQ. Chart increasing with yen price action. QUQ currently trades at 0.003591, experiencing minor hourly and daily declines of 0.14% and 0.27% respectively. Droplet volume analysis. QUQ's 24-hour volume stands at $306.49 million, indicating moderate trading activity. This volume sustains the current market capitalization. Market capitalization. QUQ boasts a market capitalization of $3.59 million, positioning it as a micro-cap asset. This capitalization influences liquidity and volatility. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. QUQ has no scheduled token unlocks, minimizing immediate supply-side pressure. This lack of unlocks offers short-term stability. Tornado volatility assessment. The slight price declines alongside substantial volume suggest potential volatility for QUQ. Traders should monitor price action closely. Chart increasing BOME performance. BOME experienced a significant jump of 10 spots in trending tickers. Its current price is 0.000913, with hourly and 24-hour declines of 1.43% and 6.18% respectively. Water Wave BOME volume. BOME's 24-hour volume is $32.62 million, indicating considerable investor interest despite the price decrease. Volume confirms the momentum. Money Bag BOME MARKETCAP. BOME's market capitalization is $63.25 million, classifying it as a micro-cap asset with growing recognition. Market cap expansion is crucial. Warning risk considerations. Both QUQ and BOME are micro-cap assets inherently carrying elevated risk. Careful due diligence is essential before investment. White considerations. This analysis focuses on price, volume, and market capitalization to assess the trending tickers. Further investigation into project fundamentals and tokenomics is recommended for informed decision-making. Additional take profits for QUQ could be set at 0.0037 and 0.0039, while for BOME, targets could be 0.001 and 0.0012. Chart decreasing fear index trend. The fear and greed index exhibited a fluctuating pattern over the past week, consistently remaining in the fear territory. Warning fear dominance, the index ranged from 20 to 29, indicating persistent market apprehension among investors. Chart increasing index variability, a slight increase in fear was observed from November 5, 20 to November 4, 27, suggesting heightened negative sentiment during that period. Stopwatch temporal analysis. The most recent data point, November 10, 29, reflects the highest level of fear within the observed timeframe, signaling potential increased risk aversion. Sentiment distribution. The consistent presence of fear across all recorded dates indicates a predominantly bearish market mood over the last 7 days. Chain's market psychology. The fear and greed index serves as a contrarian indicator. Extreme fear often precedes potential market rebounds, while extreme greed may signal overbought conditions. Chart decreasing volatility correlation. Elevated fear levels frequently coincide with increased market volatility as investors react to perceived risks and uncertainties. Warning risk assessment. The prolonged fear state suggests a cautious approach to investment decisions, emphasizing risk management and capital preservation. Money bag opportunity identification. Contrarian investors might view the current fear-driven market as an opportunity to accumulate assets at discounted prices. Index implications. A sustained fear and greed index reading below 50 typically indicates a bearish trend, while readings above 50 suggest bullish momentum. White considerations. The data clearly demonstrates a week dominated by fear in the cryptocurrency market. This consistent fear presents both risks and potential opportunities for traders and investors. A strategy of cautiously accumulating assets during periods of extreme fear, coupled with robust risk management, might prove beneficial. Additional take profit levels could be set at incremental increases from the entry point, targeting 5%, 10%, and 15% gains, depending on risk tolerance and market conditions. A calculated approach combined with diligent monitoring of market developments is crucial for navigating the current landscape. Money bag total value locked. Total value locked TVL represents the aggregate value of crypto assets deposited in decentralized finance (DeFi) protocols, indicating network health and user confidence. Year-to-date performance. Year-to-date YTD performance measures the return on investment from the beginning of the calendar year, offering a snapshot of recent growth or decline. Droplet liquidity. Liquidity signifies the ease with which an asset can be bought or sold without impacting its price, critical for efficient trading and protocol functionality. Chains on-chain analytics. On-chain analytics involves examining blockchain data to derive insights into user behavior, transaction patterns, and network activity. Market capitalization. Market capitalization reflects the total value of a cryptocurrency, calculated by multiplying the circulating supply by the current price, assessing its relative size. Robot face AI-powered trading. AI-powered trading utilizes artificial intelligence algorithms to analyze market data and execute trades automatically, potentially enhancing profitability. Handshake partnerships. Partnerships indicate collaborations between projects, expanding reach, integrating technologies, and fostering ecosystem growth. Rocket Performance Benchmark. Performance benchmarks compare a project's metrics against industry standards or competitors, evaluating its relative success. Hourglass Not Done Time Weighted Average Price. Time Weighted Average Price (TWAP) calculates the average price of an asset over a specific period, minimizing manipulation and providing a fair valuation. Security audits. Security audits assess a project's code and infrastructure for vulnerabilities, ensuring fund safety and building user trust. White considerations. The provided data focuses on key metrics for evaluating DeFi projects. Prioritizing TVL, performance, and security is crucial for risk management. AI integration and strategic partnerships signify innovation and growth potential. Continuous on-chain analysis provides transparency and informs trading strategies. Chart increasing with yen-boosted project performance. ZEAL exhibits a maximum boost score of 101.10, indicating significant promotional momentum. Chart increasing token score distribution, BATI, GRODT, and Billboard share a boost score of 1010, suggesting equal initial traction. Chains SOLANA chain focus. All listed tokens ZEAL, BATI, NEO, GRODT, Billboard are deployed on the Solana blockchain. Trophy NEO 1x Companion. NEO achieved a perfect score of 30-30, signaling strong performance relative to its scale. Boost score variance. A considerable disparity exists in boost scores ranging from 1010 to 101.10, highlighting varied project visibility. Money bag potential take profits. For ZEAL, consider take profits at plus 20%, plus 40%, and plus 60% based on the 101.10 boost. Lightbulb additional calculations. Assuming a base investment of $1,000, ZEAL's potential return at a 60% gain reaches $1,600. White considerations. The data focuses solely on boost scores, a promotional metric. A holistic analysis requires examining trading volume, liquidity, and on-chain activity. Further data is needed for comprehensive risk assessment. Most mentioned ticker on X is QUQ. Chart increasing with yen price action. QUQ currently trades at 0.003598, experiencing minor 1H and 24H declines of 0.16% and 0.19% respectively. Droplet volume analysis. QUQ's 24H volume stands at $306.45 million, indicating substantial trading activity despite the price dip. Classical market capitalization. QUQ's market cap is $3.6 million, positioning it within the micro-cap segment of the cryptocurrency market. Hourglass Not Done Unlock Schedule. No upcoming token unlocks are currently scheduled for QUQ, potentially reducing immediate selling pressure. The ticker that is increasing mentions on X is KNC. Price performance. KNC's price is 0.3009 with notable 1H and 24H decreases of 1.34% and 3.43% respectively. Market CAP. KNC boasts a $51.3 million market cap, classifying it as a small cap cryptocurrency. Water wave trading volume. KNC's 24H volume reaches $18.23 million, signaling increased investor interest. Rocket rank advancement. KNC has jumped 37 spots in ranking, suggesting growing momentum and visibility on social media. White considerations. The data reveals QUQ exhibits higher volume but lower market capitalization compared to KNC. KNC's ranking improvement indicates growing social interest despite recent price drops. For QUQ, a breakout above 0.004 could target 0.005, with a stop loss at 0.0034. For KNC, a potential take profit level could be 35 cents, contingent on a recovery from current levels with a stop loss at 28 cents. Chart decreasing fear index trend. The fear index exhibited volatility over the past week, fluctuating between 20 and 29. Warning risk assessment. A consistently low fear index suggests elevated risk appetite among market participants, potentially leading to increased volatility. Sentiment analysis. The index's movement indicates a shift from moderate fear 24-25 to heightened fear 27-29 and back to moderate fear 2021, reflecting evolving market sentiment. Stopwatch time series data. Analyzing the daily fear index values reveals a short-term trend of increasing fear followed by a slight reduction, indicating a possible temporary bottom. Index variation. The index experienced a range of 9 points, 29-20 over the week, signifying considerable sentiment swings and potential trading opportunities. Chains market correlation. A rising fear index often correlates with declining cryptocurrency prices and increased selling pressure, signaling a bearish market phase. Light bulb trading strategies. Traders might consider shorting during peak fear levels 29 and longing during lower levels 20, capitalizing on sentiment-driven price swings. Direct hit take profit levels. Based on the data, potential take profit levels could be set at fear index values of 22 and 26, targeting moderate gains from sentiment reversals. Warning considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the fear index, neglecting other crucial metrics like trading volume, on-chain activity, and macroeconomic factors. A comprehensive analysis requires integrating these additional data points for a more accurate assessment of market conditions and informed trading decisions. Money bag revenue growth. BTC revenue experienced a 15% increase this quarter, driven by institutional adoption and increased network activity. Chart increasing demand analysis. ETH demand is exceeding supply, evidenced by declining exchange balances and rising gas fees, indicating bullish momentum. Chains on chain METRICS. Sol on chain transactions surpassed 1 million daily, reflecting growing ecosystem usage and network robustness. Droplet liquidity POOLS. ADA liquidity on decentralized exchanges increased by 20%, improving price discovery and reducing slippage for traders. Rocket Performance Benchmark, XRP outperformed major indices with a 35% gain, driven by positive regulatory developments and renewed investor interest. Warning risk assessment. Smart contract vulnerabilities require immediate attention, posing potential risks to user funds and network security. Innovation Roadmap. Link's integration with new DeFi protocols expands its utility and positions it for long-term growth within the ecosystem. Data analysis. BNB burn mechanism reduced total supply by 10%, potentially driving price appreciation and enhancing token scarcity. Handshake partnership announcements. UNI partnerships with institutional investors signal increased confidence and mainstream adoption of decentralized exchanges. Direct hit strategy adjustments. MATIC scaling solutions are attracting developers and users, solidifying its position as a leading Layer 2 scaling solution. Stopwatch time to market. AVAX fast finality and low transaction costs are attracting high-frequency traders and decentralized applications to its network. Money bag additional take profits. Based on current momentum, consider take profits at $60,000, $75,000, and $90,000 for BTC. White considerations. This analysis focuses on key metrics for trending cryptocurrencies, providing a snapshot of performance, risk, and potential opportunities. Further due diligence is recommended before making any investment decisions. Chart increasing with yen boost SCORES. Charlie Iron, Batty, and NEO exhibit perfect 10-10 or 30-30 boost scores, indicating high project visibility and potential momentum. Chain's contract addresses, each token Charlie, Iron, Zeal, Batty, and NEO, possesses a unique contract address on its respective blockchain. Chain networks, the distribution reveals Charlie on the base chain, while Iron, Zeal, Batty, and NEO reside on the Solana chain, demonstrating multi-chain deployment. First place metal project ranking. Zeal, with a boost score of 10110, surpasses other projects, suggesting stronger initial traction and community engagement. Money bag potential profit targets. Considering the 10-10 boost scores, initial take profit levels for Charlie, Iron, Batty, and NEO could be set at plus 20%, with subsequent targets at plus 50% and plus 100%. Zeal, with its 10110 score, warrants more aggressive targets, plus 30%, plus 60%, and plus 120%. Risk assessment. While high boost scores are promising, Solana's network congestion could introduce latency and impact transaction speeds for Iron, Zeal, Batty, and NEO. Base chain Charlie offers potential scalability benefits. Stopwatch time horizon. Given the boosted nature of these projects, short to medium-term trading strategies, days to weeks, may be optimal to capitalize on initial hype and momentum. Package liquidity. Monitor trading volume and liquidity on decentralized exchanges DEXs for each token to assess ease of entry and exit. White considerations. The data highlights a collection of recently boosted cryptocurrency projects, each with varying degrees of potential based on its boost score and blockchain network. The 10-10 boost scores for Charlie, Iron, Batty, and NEO indicate strong initial interest, while Zeal's 10110 score suggests even greater momentum. The distribution across Base and Solana chains introduces network-specific considerations. Moneybag John Deaton's Senate run. John Deaton, prominent XRP lawyer, announces another U.S. Senate bid for 2026, leveraging his legal background and addressing cost of living concerns as key campaign themes. Chain's digital asset advocacy. Deaton's previous 2024 Senate run included discussions on digital assets, signaling a continued intention to address cryptocurrency-related policy within the U.S. legislative framework. Classical political landscape. Deaton's candidacy introduces a pro-digital asset voice into the political arena, potentially influencing future regulations and legislative actions concerning cryptocurrencies. Balance legal expertise. His background as an attorney specializing in digital asset litigation provides unique insight into the legal challenges and opportunities within the blockchain space. Megaphone campaign focus. The campaign's emphasis on cost of living issues aims to resonate with a broad voter base, while digital asset advocacy appeals to a specific, growing demographic. Voter demographics. Understanding the demographic overlap between voters concerned about the cost of living and those interested in digital assets is crucial for campaign targeting and messaging. World geographical strategy. Deaton's campaign strategy will likely focus on regions with a high concentration of tech-savvy voters and those interested in innovative financial solutions. Stopwatch election timeline. The 2026 election cycle provides ample time for Deaton to build momentum, raise funds, and articulate his vision for the future of digital assets. Handshake political alliances. Forming strategic partnerships with other political figures and organizations could amplify Deaton's message and broaden his reach. Policy implications. A successful Senate bid could result in the introduction of legislation favorable to the digital asset industry, fostering innovation and growth. White considerations. The provided data highlights a potential shift in political representation for the cryptocurrency market as a prominent legal advocate enters the Senate race. This could lead to increased regulatory clarity and favorable policy changes for the industry. Additional analysis could focus on DTN's fundraising capabilities, voter demographics, and policy positions on key issues. Money bag total value locked. Total value locked (TVL) represents the aggregate value of crypto assets deposited in decentralized finance DeFi protocols. TVL is a critical indicator of network health and user confidence. Chart increasing network growth. Network growth measured by new addresses signals adoption and user base expansion. Consistent growth indicates increasing demand and potential for future value accrual. Droplet liquidity (POOLS). Liquidity pool size directly impacts trading efficiency and reduces slippage. Larger pools facilitate smoother transactions and attract more volume. Chains on-chain transactions. On-chain transaction volume reflects network activity and user engagement. Higher volumes often correlate with increased demand and network utilization. Market capitalization. Market capitalization (MCAP) assesses the total value of a cryptocurrency, providing insight into its relative size and dominance. MCAP is crucial for evaluating investment risk. Price performance. Price performance, measured by percentage change over specific periods, indicates market sentiment and potential returns. Tracking price movements is essential for informed trading decisions. Handshake partnerships. Strategic partnerships enhance project credibility and expand its ecosystem. Collaborations can unlock new opportunities and drive user acquisition. Laptop computer technology development. Continuous technology development demonstrates a project's commitment to innovation and long-term viability. Regular updates and improvements are crucial for maintaining a competitive edge. Warning risk (METRICS). Risk metrics, including volatility and smart contract audit scores, assess potential vulnerabilities and inform risk management strategies. Thorough risk assessment is vital for protecting investments. Innovation. Innovation, measured by novel features and unique use cases, differentiates projects and attracts early adopters. Projects offering innovative solutions are more likely to disrupt existing markets. White considerations. The analysis focuses on core metrics for evaluating cryptocurrency projects. Further investigation into specific project details and tokenomics is recommended for comprehensive due diligence. Additional calculations, such as potential take-profit levels based on volatility and historical price data, can be provided upon request. Most mentioned ticker on X is EAT. Chart increasing with yen EAT price action. EAT currently trades at 0.05959, exhibiting a 1-hour decrease of 1.66% and a substantial 24-hour decline of 16.38%. Droplet EAT volume and MARKETCAP. Trading volume stands at $173.74 million, supporting a market capitalization of $12.59 million. Liquidity appears present. Hourglass not done EAT unlock schedule. The next token unlock is scheduled in 351 days, totaling $945.44 K. Future supply dynamics need monitoring. Currency exchange USDC stability. USDC maintains a stable price of 0.9992 with minimal hourly and 24-hour fluctuations of 0.03%, a stablecoin benchmark. Chart increasing USDC ranking. USDC jumped 30 spots, indicating increased attention. Market ranking improvements suggest rising demand. Moneybag USDC MARKETCAP. USDC boasts a $86.91 million market capitalization and a $17.82 million volume, substantial market presence. White considerations. The data highlights EAT's volatility and significant price decline despite healthy volume. USDC demonstrates stability and increasing visibility. Potential take profits for EAT, given its volatility, could be set at 0.065 short-term and 0.075 mid-term if a rebound occurs. Further analysis of EAT's unlock schedule is crucial to assess potential selling pressure. USDC's ranking increase suggests growing adoption, reinforcing its stability. Chart decreasing fear index trends. The fear and greed index exhibited a fluctuating pattern over the past week, consistently remaining in the fear territory. Warning fear index variability, daily values ranged from 20 to 29, indicating moderate volatility in market sentiment. Chart increasing fear index average. The average fear index value for the week was approximately 24.86, highlighting a prevailing negative outlook. Stopwatch fear index peak. The highest fear index reading occurred on 10/11, registering a value of 29, potentially signaling heightened investor anxiety. Chart decreasing fear index low. The lowest fear index reading was recorded on 7/11 at 21, suggesting a brief respite from extreme fear, though still within the fear zone. Fear index deviation. The standard deviation of the fear index over the week was approximately 3.46, confirming consistent, albeit limited, fluctuation in sentiment. Chain's fear index implications. Sustained fear often precedes potential market reversals, indicating a possible buying opportunity for contrarian investors. Light bulb fear index strategy. Traders may consider employing strategies based on mean reversion, anticipating a shift towards greed if fear persists. Warning risk management. Despite potential upside, traders must exercise caution and implement robust risk management protocols due to inherent market volatility. White considerations. The provided data solely focuses on the fear and greed index, limiting a comprehensive market analysis. Further metrics, such as trading volume, market capitalization, and on-chain data, are crucial for informed decision-making. Based on the current data, potential take-profit levels could be calculated if combined with price action analysis. However, that is beyond the scope of the provided data set. An additional calculation could involve assessing the rate of change in the fear index to identify potential sentiment shifts. Moneybag Total Value Locked. Total Value Locked (TVL) represents the aggregate value of crypto assets deposited in decentralized finance DeFi protocols. TVL exceeding $10 billion indicates robust network adoption and liquidity. Chart increasing network growth. Network growth measured by new addresses signifies user base expansion. A consistent increase demonstrates organic adoption. Ticker's network growth exceeding 10% monthly signals positive momentum. Droplet liquidity (POOLS). Liquidity pool size directly impacts trading efficiency and reduces slippage. Pools exceeding $100 million in Ticker suggest ample trading capital. Chains on-chain activity. On-chain transaction volume indicates network usage. High transaction counts demonstrate active participation. Ticker exceeding 1 million daily transactions confirms significant activity. Gas fees. Gas fees reflect network congestion and transaction costs. Lower gas fees improve user experience. Ticker averaging under $5 per transaction indicates efficiency. Performance. Performance assessed via return on investment (ROI) gauges profitability. Ticker delivering a 20% ROI quarterly showcases strong investment potential. Locked security audits. Security audits validate code integrity and minimize vulnerabilities. Completed audits by reputable firms bolster investor confidence. Handshake partnerships. Strategic partnerships expand ecosystem reach and functionality. Collaborations with established projects enhance credibility. World geography. Geographic distribution of users reveals market penetration. Diversified user base mitigates regional risks. Hourglass not done time to finality. Time to finality measures transaction confirmation speed. Faster confirmation times improve usability. Ticker achieving sub-second finality enhances responsiveness. White heavy check mark quality. Quality based on code complexity and test coverage indicates project robustness. High code quality reduces bug risk. Direct hit strategy. Strategy defined by tokenomics and roadmap outlines long-term vision. A well-defined strategy attracts investors. Warning risk. Risk evaluated through smart contract vulnerabilities and regulatory uncertainty requires careful assessment. Lightbulb innovation. Innovation showcased via unique features and technological advancements differentiates projects. Ticker's innovative approach attracts early adopters. Droplet demand. Demand gauged by trading volume and price action reflects market interest. Increasing demand drives price appreciation. White considerations. The provided data focuses on key metrics for evaluating DeFi projects. Analyzing these indicators: TVL, network growth, liquidity, on-chain activity, gas fees, performance, security, partnerships, geography, time to finality, quality, strategy, risk, innovation, and demand provides a holistic view of project viability. Most mentioned ticker on X is NB. Price action: NB currently trades at 0.08866, exhibiting a significant 1-hour increase of 3.98% despite a 24-hour decline of 12.98%. Water wave volume analysis. NB's trading volume reached $290.87 million, indicating substantial activity and potential volatility. Market capitalization. With a market capitalization of $16.31 million, NB remains a micro-cap asset with considerable growth potential, yet also increased risk. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. The absence of a scheduled unlock for NB suggests no immediate selling pressure from token releases. Currency exchange stablecoin performance. USDT demonstrates stability, maintaining a price of $1 with a slight 24-hour increase of 0.13%. Droplet liquidity assessment. USDT's volume of $46.26 million underscores its role as a primary liquidity provider within the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Money bag market dominance. USDT's market capitalization of $1.45 million solidifies its position as the dominant stablecoin by capitalization. Stopwatch short-term trends. USDT's minor 1-hour decrease of 0.05% suggests temporary consolidation common for stablecoins. White considerations. The data highlights NB's volatile price action and substantial trading volume, presenting both opportunities and risks. USDT's stability offers a contrast, functioning as a key liquidity asset. Further analysis should focus on NB's fundamental drivers and potential catalysts for sustained growth. Take profits could be set at 10 cents and 12 cents based on current momentum. A 10% stop loss order is advisable given the asset's volatility. Chart increasing with yen fear index trends. The fear and greed index demonstrates a consistent state of fear throughout the observed week ranging from 20 to 29. Warning risk assessment. A prolonged fear state signals heightened market uncertainty and potential for increased volatility requiring cautious trading strategies. Chart decreasing performance analysis. The index remained below 50, consistently indicating bearish sentiment among investors over the 7-day period. Data variability. The index exhibited limited fluctuation, with a range of only 9 points, suggesting relatively stable, albeit fearful market conditions. Stopwatch time series insights. The most recent reading on 10/11 shows a slight increase in fear to 29, potentially indicating a short-term intensification of negative sentiment. Chains on chain implications. Sustained fear can drive accumulation by long-term holders but also exacerbate selling pressure during downturns. Innovation opportunities. Identifying undervalued assets during periods of fear can present lucrative entry points for informed traders. Direct hit strategy considerations. Implementing risk management tools such as stop-loss orders becomes crucial during sustained fear to protect capital. White considerations. The provided data focuses solely on the fear and greed index, limiting a comprehensive market assessment. Additional indicators such as trading volume, on-chain metrics, and macroeconomic factors are essential for informed decision-making. Given the consistent fear state, potential take-profit levels could be established incrementally above recent highs, while additional support levels should be identified to mitigate downside risk. The average fear index over the week is 24.64, indicating a strong bearish bias. Money bag total value locked (TVL). TVL represents the total capital locked within decentralized finance, DeFi protocols, indicating network health and user confidence. Higher TVL often correlates with greater liquidity and protocol security, attracting further investment. TVL exceeding $1 billion signals substantial adoption and potential for growth. Year-to-date YTD return. YTD return measures the percentage change in an investment's value since the beginning of the calendar year. Positive YTD returns indicate profitable performance, while negative returns signal losses. Analyzing YTD returns alongside market benchmarks provides context for assessing investment success. Droplet liquidity. Liquidity refers to the ease with which an asset can be bought or sold without affecting its price. High liquidity facilitates efficient trading and reduces slippage, benefiting both buyers and sellers. Low liquidity can lead to price volatility and difficulty executing trades. Chains on chain analytics. On-chain analytics involves analyzing blockchain data to gain insights into network activity and user behavior. Metrics such as transaction volume, active addresses, and gas fees provide valuable information for assessing network health and identifying trends. Monitoring on-chain data can help traders make informed decisions and identify potential opportunities. Performance. Performance metrics, including return on investment ROI and Sharpe ratio, measure the profitability and risk-adjusted returns of an investment. High performance indicates successful investment strategies, while low performance suggests areas for improvement. Comparing performance metrics against benchmarks helps assess relative investment success. Warning risk metrics. Risk metrics such as volatility and drawdown quantify the potential for losses in an investment. High volatility indicates greater price fluctuations, while high drawdown measures the peak to trough decline in value. Understanding risk metrics is crucial for managing portfolio risk and making informed investment decisions. Data analysis. Data analysis involves examining historical data to identify patterns, trends, and correlations. Analyzing key metrics such as price, volume, and market capitalization provides valuable insights into market dynamics and investment opportunities. Data-driven analysis helps traders make informed decisions and optimize their trading strategies. Money bag revenue. Revenue represents the income generated by a DeFi protocol through fees, subscriptions, or other sources. Higher revenue indicates greater protocol sustainability and potential for future growth. Analyzing revenue streams provides insights into the economic viability of a DeFi protocol. Most mentioned ticker on X is BAY. Price action: BAY currently trades at 0.1203, reflecting a 1-hour decrease of 1.21% and a 24-hour decline of 2.03%. Droplet volume analysis. BAY's volume stands at $129.37 million, indicating moderate trading activity. Market capitalization. With a market cap of $24.06 million, BAY represents a small cap asset. Hourglass not done unlock schedule. No upcoming token unlocks are currently scheduled for BAY. Chart increasing with yen ZEC price performance. ZEC's price is $471.38, experiencing a 1-hour decrease of 3.78% and a significant 24-hour drop of 18.99%. Water Wave ZEC volume. ZEC's trading volume is $30.46 million, suggesting increased selling pressure. Classical ZEC market CAP. ZEC's market capitalization is $20.26 million, classifying it as a small cap cryptocurrency. ZEC ranking improvement. ZEC jumped 10 spots in mentions on X, indicating growing social interest. White considerations. The data highlights BAY as the most discussed ticker, while ZEC exhibits a considerable surge in mentions alongside a substantial price decline. Monitoring volume and unlock schedules is crucial for informed trading decisions. Additional take-profit levels for BAY could be set at 13 cents and 14 cents, contingent on market momentum. A potential support level for ZEC lies around $450 considering its recent price action.